All right, that's it for another 49ers practice. Trey Lance was awesome today. Coming off his worst practice of training camp on Sunday. He came out 14 of 19 today, but the main thing was that he used his legs and it was just supersonic today. 65-yard touchdown run on a read option on the first play of the move the ball period. Took it to the sideline, beat the entire 49ers defense and Ambry Thomas to the sideline for the score. They didn't touch him. Trey also scored a touchdown in the red zone period using his legs, kind of a draw play. I mean, I talked about this over the course of the past couple of days when everybody was freaking out about the lack of accuracy that we saw on Sunday when Lance went something like 4 of 12. And, one of my main points was that we won't really know the full extent of Trey Lance's potential efficiency until we get closer to game action, because the 49ers probably won't display all too much of what he can do with his legs during these practices. Now, today they did display some more pistol stuff, some more read option stuff. I still don't think it's going to be the full extent of what the 49ers do display during the regular season, but we got a hint of it, and that's going to be such a big part of Trey Lance's game as he becomes more comfortable at the NFL level, because we talk about the athleticism. It's a weapon. Kyle Shanahan wants the defense to have to play 11 on 11. He gets that numbers advantage, and today the 49ers offense did have that numbers advantage with Trey Lance being able to run the way that he did. But I still think that there's going to be more of it in store. Now, we saw it correlate with greater accuracy on the field. So whereas Trey was missing high a lot of the time on Sunday, today he wasn't missing high. And I thought that, he hit a couple deep dig routes to Deebo Samuel and Brandon Ayuk. That's probably going to be money in the bank for the 49ers this season. But probably even more importantly, he was good in short range. And there was a play in red zone, a touchdown to Deebo Samuel, that looked a whole lot like the 2019 Week 3 touchdown from Jimmy Garoppolo to Dante Pettis that won the game against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Quick release, tight spiral. From the angle I had it at, I thought it was going to be a pick when Trey threw it, but he anticipated Deebo getting open at the goal line, and that ball fit into a tight window with the good timing, right? If that's thrown too late, if the release is too slow, it might be a pick, but it got to Deebo with good timing in the end zone, and it was beautiful. 14 and 19, exactly what the 49ers needed from Trey Lance today. Now, I talk so much about volatility with Trey Lance. That's exactly what we saw, right? We've seen a bad day on Sunday, and now a great day for Trey on Tuesday. It's about evening it out, and that's the 49ers' goal this season, is to raise the floor, because we saw the low floor on Sunday, and keep it near the ceiling. But I'll tell you what, today we saw the ceiling for Trey Lance at practice. Today we saw the 65-yard touchdown run, the arm strength, the ability to make the defense really have to guard everything and compromise the opposing defense in that way. So 49ers will move forward to another practice tomorrow, and we'll see if Trey Lance can sustain this. But today definitely was a step in the right direction, but we're still part of that volatile up and down curve. So it's important to remember to keep the emotions in check. Don't get too high, don't get too low. I know people following this tend to do that, right? So that's never a good thing. Other things at practice today that I noticed, well, Spencer Burford, still that starting right guard for the 49ers. I think he's looking solid in one-on-one drills. Today, I saw Kinlaw going against Aaron Banks. I saw Burford succeed in a lot of his one-on-one drills. I don't think the line today was as big of an issue as it has been. I think that they're moving forward, especially when Trent Williams and Mike McGlinchey are in there. And, Trey, if he can establish that running threat, he can take some steam out of opposing pass rushes. Other guys who made plays, Nate Sudfeld made a couple nice throws. I can't forget about the 49ers' other quarterback. I thought the offense today in general was humming along a lot better than it did on Sunday. But Sudfeld hit the backup tight ends today. We saw Troy Fumagalli with a nice catch in the back of the end zone. We saw Tanner Hudson with a nice touchdown catch for the 49ers, also in the end zone. So, I was impressed with Nate Sudfeld in the red zone as well. I think the 49ers just happy offensively today that it seems that they're starting to click a little bit toward the end of training camp or the back half of training camp. That's obviously something that we couldn't say on Sunday or earlier in camp. I want to talk about the defense. Samuel Womack made a nice pass breakup today against Nate Sudfeld. Nate Sudfeld threw the ball to Jawan Jennings, and Womack back up nickel back rookie 5th-round pick out of Toledo, made a nice play for the 49ers. No top two cornerbacks today, by the way, Charvarius Ward and Emmanuel Mosley. I should probably highlight that. They're both getting the day off. Probably have an update. Mosley might be working through something, running off on the side, but we don't have that firm update yet. Anyway, I'm going to be back on with a much longer show a little bit later today, so make sure that you do tune in for that sucker. This has been another 49ers Instant Reaction. We'll talk to you all soon. Got to leave the practice field, go do some pressers. Like and sub. Talk soon.